Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cali Veil channel. I'm here to deliver to you. This is Hooja. Shout out to her. This is fair use. I just wanted to go over some things to her in this video that she did a few months ago. Um, she's out here in the Bay Area, but of course she's out there in China showing us her parents' house. So let's take a look at it.
Hello friends, welcome back. I am now actually in China visiting my parents' house. Let me just give you a quick tour. I guess we'll get started from the entrance. That's my cat too. That's my cat too, all the way down the street. All right, so this one right here, not that one, this one right here is my parents' house. This is in the suburban areas. It just happens so that there are so many houses here, but we're definitely.
And check this out. Being that I talk a lot about, dating, Asian culture, and all that, you got to understand whoever you're dealing with, when you bring them home to people that have houses like this, you better be about something. You better be the next executive of whatever company you work for. You can't be no blue collar worker. You can't bring no blue collar worker home to somebody that owns a house like this. It just don't pan out. But anyway,
Definitely not in a city. This is in the suburban areas, and we are in the mountains. So this one is my parents' house, and look at this view. It's beautiful.
stunning.
And look at that little car. It's like a tricycle. Pretty cute too. The only thing that sucks about China, or at least for about my city, is that there are mosquitoes in April. There are actually mosquitoes throughout the year. But yeah, let's go take a look. So my parents bought this house about 10 years ago for about 500K.
500K. You hear that? So out here in the Bay Area, this home will be at least 2 million or more. So 500K is a good deal. At least for that. That was 10 years ago, but it probably went up more than that because, as you know, China has an issue too with housing crisis, just like back here in America. So, a lot of people can't afford to move out and rent their own apartments and everything. It's the same thing that's going on here.
USD, and I don't know how much it is now, but they have done a lot of work to make it look nicer in the recent years. So this is like a fish pond, and this is the front entrance. So it is a pretty big house. I'm not going to show you every single detail, like every single room. I'm just going to show you kind of the high level stuff. All right, come on in. So no one is home right now. That's why I could do this. But let me turn on the light. All right, welcome to my home, friends. So that's the kitchen and the dining area, and this is the living room. Yeah, a lot of like kids play area and kitchen area, not too big.
That's a small kitchen for a house that size. It looks like her parents are still trying to put some work into the house. They could always put a second kitchen in it. That's how much room they have. So,
And over there it goes to the backyard, which I'll show you later. There are technically 3 floors
damn.
in this house. So my parents definitely worked hard to buy this house. They had to borrow a lot of money from the relatives.
Did you hear that? They borrowed the money from their relatives. They all pitched in together so then they could help out their relatives buy a home. Something that we usually don't do here in America. We're told to get this damn college degree and we can have whatever we want if we do it on our own. And then a lot of times we end up struggling once we do get something real big because we were told that we could do it all on our own and we didn't need anybody. Primarily women, but it takes two to tango, let alone it takes a whole tribe to build an empire.
For the down payment for this house. and this is the second floor. This is my room. Welcoming. This is my room. They make it very kind of princessy, I guess. But
That's a
all of
nice
this
room.
was done 10 years ago. So this is my balcony. I absolutely love this area. Look at the background. I might do a video here later if there are not too many mosquitoes. But there is like a swing chair and um, everything is perfect about this place, but just the mosquitoes. So the thing about my city is that it's not like California. There's not much sun. Instead, it's very like humid and it gets very cloudy. It's cloudy almost all the time, which I absolutely love. Like I like being sunny every day. I like it sunny every once in a while, but definitely not every day. I like it here. I like it gloomy and cloudy. My room, and this is my sister's room. Um, and I like this open design. So this is actually like an office. This is an office, but I don't use it. Sometimes my dad does, my mom does. And this is a musical instrument. 古筝. I don't know what it is in English. My mom sometimes plays it, but over here it's just and they put the shades down so that the bugs don't come in. But I used to love this area. And this is my parents' room. A little messy. I hope they don't mind.
After the fact.
Yeah, the master bedroom is huge, and there's a huge balcony over here that
This girl's skin is glowing. This is the type of woman that I marry. No tattoos, walking around looking like a dude. Just shit like I never found tattoos sexy. I mean, one or two is okay, but after a while, after you get addicted and obsessed with tattoos, next thing you know, you just look like you shoot up needles and shit. And it's like I don't want my chick walking around looking like she roaming the streets of San Francisco or Skid Row or some shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep her in my books.
the Chinese people use for hanging their clothes. This is the balcony. Look, the window is a glass room. It could be such a nice, like this. Oh, I might do a video here. I like it here. It's given inspiration. My parents' house is so nice. Why am I still like struggling, suffering myself in the US, renting out a small, tiny little condo for crazy amount of money every single month? I don't know. I ask myself this question every single time I go back. And my
Sounds like somebody needs to get married or at least get a roommate. How come nobody didn't marry this girl yet? She out here in the Bay Area. She might see me around Santa Clara somewhere, so give me a holler, Hooja, if you see me.
parents are always like, oh, don't stay in the US, like come back home. Yeah, so my parents ask me this questions all the time, like come back home, don't suffer in the US anymore. We've got everything for you. And why are you still just like suffering yourself in the US and can't afford a house, things like that. And I'm currently working in the US and my annual salary is about 300K. By the way, I go over all of my salaries and
300K. And that's before tax deductibles. So that brings her down under 200K after earnings, after all the deductions. So it's like, it's really not a lot of money. But of course, like I said, you married, you own property, you get a big tax return back, especially if you have children. But as a single person making 300K, it sounds good and it looks good on paper, but the aftermath is just
my annual income in my previous video. I have 4 sources of income. My full-time job is one of it. I have the other 3 sources of income. Well, some of them are passive, some of them are, work in progress. So definitely check it out if you want to learn more about my source of income. So my full-time job being my primary source of income, if I move to a different country, I will lose that completely, right? So that would be a pretty big thing to lose. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit bored by myself now. I just wanted to show you my parents' house in China, and this was bought 10 years ago for about 500K. My parents definitely worked hard to like buy this house for themselves and also for the family, for us. So definitely super, super grateful for their hard work. So that would be it. That would be all that I wanted to show you in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there was no surprises for you if it's your first time seeing a Chinese home. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.